good day, everyone. I trust you're doing good. Yeah, welcome back once again, and I have a topic to discuss with us. A topic, gist, whatever you call it. Alright, but before then, as usual, please like, share, and subscribe. And I would also appreciate your feedbacks. God bless you. So I want to talk briefly on service, or let me just take it some lessons serving or service are taught me. All right. Service, when I mean service in this context, I mean serving in God's vineyard, you know, in one capacity or the other. And where it could also be maybe serving an organization, service generally as its way, you know what I mean, offering help or being useful, okay, to a particular cause, being committed to a particular cause. All right. Matthew 20 verse 26 was saying that whoever wants to be great among you must be your servant. That was Jesus talking there, and he lived an exemplary life of service. I mean, he was there serving people. When you go further in verse 28, he was saying, just as the Son of Man came, not to be served, but to serve others. So at one point or the other in life, we find ourselves in a position where we are to serve others. You can be serving from a position of a leader. You know, you could be the boss of your company. It could be it may not even be holding a position as it were, but you are just there to serve. I mean, you just have that privilege to serve. Okay, so in the journey of service, beyond God working through us, which is the focus of all of us, or the expectation of all of us. Maybe you're given an executive position in your fellowship, or you just assume a new position in your place of work. Okay, beyond God working through us, my focus is we permitting God to wrought his work in us, God working in us. And that's a part that we tend to miss out on, because every opportunity to serve is an opportunity to become better. Every opportunity to serve makes us better. God also makes men in the place of service, and that's why we cannot joke with service or just let it go. Okay, so personally, at different points in time, I've been privileged under God to serve in various capacities, different places. I'm still serving anyways. Service is a continuous thing, progressive thing, you know, from one level to another, one place to another. All right, so I've been privileged to serve, and you know, I've learned over time, I've unlearned, I've relearned, I'm still learning, okay, as it's well. So I just want to share a few things, or maybe 2-3 things that service has changed in me. Okay, so it's not just about what we do through the service, it's not just about what we offer, but what service has to do in us. I mean, it has to change something about us. You know, one of the things service does, before I go to my personal story, is that it fine-tunes our giftings. There are giftings you have that you don't even know, or that you know you have actually, but you don't know how to put to use. But the more you begin to serve in that capacity, it begins to it begins to take shape. You gain mastery over a thing via service. Okay, you become more better at that thing. Same way service brings out your potentials. You know, things you didn't know you could do before, and then someone just give you, I need you to do this task. You know, that person might feel, oh, you may feel you're doing that person a favor, but in the long run, you discover you're doing yourself a favor. Because things that you could not do before, that you're not so good at, service pushes you into being the best. Bring out those potentials that seem, for example, let me give you an example of, should I say, fine-tuning potentials that I said, or giftings that I said earlier. When I was in secondary school, I was the only science student in press club. You know, normally we know science students should be in jet club. So maybe I think someone else joined us later, and I was the editor in chief. So one of the service was always to listen to news. You write out news headlines and all of that. You write newspaper articles on the notice board, read news on the assembly, and all of that. Now, serving in that capacity, doing that over and over again, was able to fine-tune my communication skills. I mean, talking to people. I mean, being able to face people and not be scared or not be shy, or, you know, things like that. It builds in some kind of courage within me. Yeah. So I'm trying to say, it was able to fine-tune that particular gift. I was able to, and yeah, I've been privileged to serve in offices where it look like I do not have the strength, or where I feel, oh, can I really do? There are offices that just say, oh yeah, I have the strength for this, I have the vibe, the energy, the gifting is there. And there are places where it looks like I don't have interest, or I doubt my ability to handle them. But over time, I see how God has been able to work upon me, I mean, to help me fit in. And I became a better person with time, handling those responsibilities. You know, there was a time that in those offices where I thought I didn't have interest, and in the long run, I began to enjoy them. But the funny thing, and I discovered that the offices begin to change pattern. When I'm just enjoying an office and I feel, oh, I think I'm not used to this, it will change. And so, but I was worried. I asked God, God, why this change of office today? music director, tomorrow treasurer. I'm like, why are you just pushing me up and down? Things like that. Anyway, there are some offices where I had to repeat 2 times, maybe at different places, or 3 times at the same place, things like that. I know I had school then, and he said the word to me. He said the making of the total woman. That's quite personal though. Like I've been able to gain mastery, like having a knowledge and understanding of service in different capacity. So today, in the primary assignment God committed into my hand, for example, I'm able to have an idea of what each department is to do. I'm able to but by experience, I know what they should do. I'm just trying to say it's helping my primary assignment. I mean, the work God has placed in my hands. Okay, so that's just by the way. Anyways, now what are the lessons service that taught me? One, or that God had wrought in me through serving. There are one thing service does. There are virtues you don't have that you just have to cultivate by the virtue of serving people, relating with people. You just have to cultivate it one way or the other, and that's one thing service has done for me. Now I learned tolerance. Oh God, I learned tolerance. I'm still learning. Everyone is a work in progress, but I learned tolerance in that. I used to be more on the conservative side. I think I still have, but I think I'm better now, when it comes to relating. But so I always want to be alone. I love this privacy. I love my alone moment like anything. I don't like to joke with them. So, but mine was quite extreme in that I didn't want to relate with people at all. But one thing service did to me was that it brought me out of that shell. I just had to, people had to come to you. I then became someone that I have people coming to my house, sleeping over, taking I was so serious that you can't take my belongings. I mean, I was that street. I was that, I don't want to use the word selfish. I was that personal and private about my things. But today, the way my things are even littered all around keeps me like, wow, there's nothing God cannot do. So I learned how to tolerate people, to tolerate their imperfections, their weaknesses, also coming to the realization I'm a work in progress, because I have this perfectionist tendency. It has its good side, and the good side has really been helpful, really, but it has an extreme side, which I think that God has been able to help through. Like I can't bear you doing nonsense beside me. So over time, I now saw that there are people that you have to just accept irrespective of their weakness and allow them become better person. And in fact, when I came to a relationship, I'm also not perfect. I'm a work in progress. It also helped me. It also helped my orientation in accepting people for who they are. And I've seen people become more better. I know there's this joy that comes in seeing someone that could not do something, and all of a sudden, because you're able to believe in that person, you're able to give the person the push. Even when you want to chastise, you do it out of love. You're able to encourage the person. You now see the person doing extremely well. There's this joy that comes with it. And so, wow, what if I had pushed this person off like my usual self would do? What if I just said, well, you have nothing to offer me, just get out? What if I had just written the person off and nothing can come out of you? So that's one lesson that service has taught me. Before this gets too longer, I think let me have another record and continue my talk. I hope you're enjoying it. I would love to have your feedbacks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. God bless you.